The Soviet Union military trucks were very infamous and notorious for being sturdy and extremely rugged. Vital to the different wars of their time, these vehicles were built to tackle extreme conditions and carry heavy loads across challenging terrains. In today's video, we'd look at 15 iconic Soviet military trucks that most people have forgotten about. From models designed for troop transport to those used in harsh off-road missions, each truck reflects the Soviet Union's focus on durability and simplicity. Number 1. The Gaz-66. For 35 years, the Gaz-66 was a workhorse for the Soviet military. This tough 4x4 truck was known for its incredible off-road capabilities, making it perfect for navigating difficult terrain. The Gaz-66 had a distinctive design, with a high ground clearance, special portal axles, and a cab that sat right over the engine, giving it a short, snub-nosed look. This rugged build allowed it to go just about anywhere. Under the hood, the Gaz-66 packed a 115 horsepower V8 gasoline engine. This gave it plenty of power to carry troops, supplies, and other military equipment across very difficult landscapes. Despite its size, it weighed 2 tons. The Gaz-66 could handle rocky, muddy, or uneven ground with ease. One of the truck's clever features was a central tire inflation system. This allowed the driver to adjust the tire pressure while on the move, giving them better traction in different conditions. The Gaz-66 was also compact compared to other military trucks, making it highly maneuverable. While the Gaz-66 had many strengths, its design did have one major downfall. The cab-over-engine layout provided poor protection in head-on crashes. This eventually led to the truck being phased out of frontline military use. Even so, the Gaz-66's reputation for ruggedness and off-road prowess lived on. It wasn't just the Soviet military that relied on these tough trucks. Civilian organizations working in remote areas also found the Gaz-66 invaluable. Its simple design and reliability made it a versatile workhorse that could handle the toughest jobs. Even today, many Gaz-66 trucks are still in use, testament to their enduring quality. Number 2. ZIL-157. In the 1950s, the Soviet military introduced a new truck that would become a true icon, the ZIL-157. This rugged vehicle had a unique design that made it perfect for navigating the toughest terrain. The most distinctive feature of the ZIL-157 was its 6-wheel, 3-axle setup. This 6x6 configuration, combined with its massive tires, gave the truck incredible off-road capabilities. Whether it was traversing muddy fields, climbing rocky hills, or plowing through snow, the ZIL-157 could handle it all. But the truck's design wasn't just about looks. It was built to work hard. The high ground clearance and robust suspension system allowed it to keep going even in the most challenging environments. This made the ZIL-157 perfect for transporting troops, supplies, and even artillery across remote or rugged terrain. One of the ZIL's most clever features was its central tire inflation system. Drivers could adjust the air pressure in the tires from inside the cab, giving them better traction on different surfaces. This was an innovative idea, way ahead of its time. The ZIL-157's simple construction had another big advantage. It was easy to repair in the field. This was crucial for a military vehicle operating in remote areas without access to fancy workshops. The truck's durability and reliability made it a workhorse for the Soviet armed forces for many years. While the ZIL-157 was eventually replaced by newer models like the ZIL-131, it left a lasting legacy. This tough, versatile truck became a symbol of Soviet engineering and the country's ability to build machines tough enough to conquer the wilderness. Even today, the ZIL-157 is remembered as an icon of its era. Number 3. ZIL-131. In the 1960s, the Soviet military introduced a new truck that would become a crucial part of their operations, the ZIL-131. This rugged, all-terrain vehicle was designed to go anywhere and carry anything, no matter how tough the conditions. The ZIL-131 had a unique 6x6 design, with 3 axles and massive tires that gave it incredible off-road capabilities. Whether navigating muddy fields, climbing rocky hills, or plowing through snow, this truck could handle it all. Its powerful V8 engine and all-wheel drive system made sure it could keep going, even in the harshest environments. But the ZIL 131 wasn't just about brute force. It was also incredibly versatile. The basic model could be adapted for all sorts of military uses, like carrying cargo, setting up mobile workshops, or even mounting communication equipment and rocket systems. No matter the job, this truck could get it done. One of the best things about the ZIL 131 was how easy it was to repair. Its simple, straightforward design meant mechanics could fix it up even in remote locations, without fancy tools or workshops. This made the truck a reliable workhorse for the Soviet military, able to keep operating in areas where other vehicles would struggle. The ZIL 131 went on to serve the Soviet armed forces for many years, becoming a common sight across a wide range of operations. Its reputation for being tough, versatile, and reliable made it an important part of the military's logistics and tactical plans. Number 4. Ural 375D. In the 1960s, the Soviet military rolled out a new truck that was built to handle anything, the Ural 375D. This 6-wheeled off-road vehicle was designed to go anywhere, no matter how rough the terrain. Under the hood, the Ural 375D packed a powerful 7-liter V8 gasoline engine. This gave it plenty of muscle to haul heavy loads, whether that was transporting troops, hauling equipment, or even serving as the launching platform for the fearsome BM-21 Grad rocket system. The truck's high ground clearance and tough suspension system were the keys to its off-road prowess. It could push through mud, climb over rocks, and push through snow with ease, making it perfect for operations in the Soviet Union's diverse landscapes. While the Ural 375D was a thirsty vehicle when it came to fuel, its sheer strength and durability more than made up for that. The truck earned a reputation for being virtually unbreakable, able to keep going even in the toughest conditions. This versatility meant the Ural 375D wasn't just used by the military. It also found work in civilian roles across the Soviet Union and allied countries. Whether it was hauling cargo through remote areas or supporting construction projects, this tough truck could handle the job. Number 5. Ural 4320. The Ural 4320 is a strong Soviet military truck built in the 1970s. Known for its strength, this truck was designed to handle tough conditions, from deserts to snow, making it great for military and heavy-duty jobs. It had a 6-wheel drive system, high ground clearance, and a powerful diesel engine that let it carry heavy loads, equipment, or soldiers across difficult landscapes. With a big cargo area, the Ural 4320 was often used to carry fuel, ammo, and other supplies, and it could even be adapted for special uses, like mounting rockets. Its simple design made it easy to fix in the field, which is why it was popular with both the Soviet and Russian armies. Number 6. KAMAZ 4310. Built in the 1970s, the KAMAZ 4310 was designed to handle rough terrains like mud and snow, making it reliable in all kinds of weather. The KAMAZ 4310 could carry up to 6 tons of supplies, soldiers, or equipment. With its 11-liter V8 diesel engine, it had strong power for climbing steep hills and pulling heavy loads. This truck's flexibility made it perfect for many tasks, such as moving troops, evacuating wounded soldiers, or transporting fuel. Its simple design made it easy to maintain, which kept it in use with the Soviet and Russian armies and even in some civilian work. Number 7. GAZ-63. The GAZ-63 was a 4-wheel drive Soviet truck made from 1948 to 1968. It was tough and could handle rough paths, helping move soldiers and supplies through difficult areas. The GAZ-63 had an almost 3-liter engine, which gave it enough power to get through mud, rough trails, and even snow. With a payload capacity of around 2 tons, the GAZ-63 had big tires and a high ground clearance, which helped it in off-road situations. Its simple mechanics made it easy to fix, and it was used in many Soviet allied countries for various jobs. Number 8. Gaz-69. Introduced in 1953, the Gaz-69 was a light military truck that was strong and reliable. It was built to handle rough terrain, which made it great for tasks like scouting, moving small groups of soldiers, and even towing light equipment. Its four-wheel drive system allowed it to get through difficult areas. The Gaz-69 had a 2-liter engine that could reach speeds of around 55 miles per hour, and it could carry up to 8 people or cargo in the back. Its durability and ease of repair led many Eastern Bloc countries, as well as other nations, to use it. Number 9. ZIS-5. Produced from the late 1930s to the early 1950s, the ZIS-5 was one of the Soviet Army's main trucks during World War II. It was built to carry heavy loads, including supplies, soldiers, and even artillery. Its simple and rugged design made it reliable in harsh conditions. With a 6x4 wheel setup, the ZIS-5 was used for many tasks, like transporting cargo and even serving as a base for rocket launchers. Its toughness and easy-to-fix design made it very valuable for Soviet forces during long battles. Number 10. ZIS-6. The ZIS-6, a stronger version of the ZIS-5, was a Soviet truck used in World War II. It was built to carry heavy equipment, ammunition, and other supplies over rough terrain. Its 6-wheel drive setup, big wheels, and strong frame made it reliable in mud and snow. While it was mostly used by the Red Army, other groups also used it for different jobs. The ZIS-6 played an important role in the Soviet war effort, especially in delivering supplies. Number 11. ZIL-135. Developed in the 1960s, the ZIL-135 was an 8x8 Soviet military truck made to transport and launch large missiles. This truck had a unique design with 2 engines, one in the front and one in the back, which gave it the power to carry heavy missiles over rough terrain. Its all-wheel drive system allowed it to move well off-road, making it ideal for military use. The ZIL-135's ability to launch missiles from a mobile platform made it important for the Soviet military during the Cold War. Number 12. MAZ-537. The MAZ-537 is a Soviet truck built to move very heavy loads, like tanks and big military equipment. Made in the early 1960s, it had an 8x8 wheel system that helped it cross tough areas, like mud, mountains, and snow. The MAZ-537 was mainly used as a tractor to pull heavy vehicles, making it essential for Soviet transport. With its strong diesel engine, the MAZ-537 could carry up to 30 tons. It was often used to transport tanks and other large equipment. Even after the Soviet Union fell, this truck was still used in many countries because of its durability. Number 13. MAZ-543. The MAZ-543 is a heavy Soviet military truck known for transporting and launching large missiles. Introduced in the 1960s, this 8x8 truck could carry heavy loads, making it crucial for moving missile systems over difficult terrain. Its strong build and large size allowed it to go off-road where other trucks couldn't. The MAZ-543 was also used to carry big equipment like artillery and tanks. Its role in moving missiles during the Cold War made it a key vehicle for the Soviet military. Number 14. Kraz-255. The Kraz-255 is a heavy 6-wheel drive military truck built by the Ukrainian company Kraz in the 1970s. Known for its strength, the Kraz-255 was designed to carry heavy loads over rough land. It could transport military supplies, artillery, and equipment in remote areas. With its powerful diesel engine, the Kraz-255 could carry up to 15 tons of cargo. Its simple but strong design, with large tires and a sturdy frame, made it great for extreme conditions. Number 15. Gaz-MM. The Gaz-MM was a Soviet truck built during and after World War II, based on an earlier model, the Gaz-AA. Released in 1941, the Gaz-MM was used for many purposes, like moving troops, carrying cargo, and even for medical evacuations. It had a simple and tough design, which made it easy to repair and maintain in the field. With a 50-horsepower engine, the Gaz-MM could carry up to 2 tons, which was a lot for its size. Its 4x2 wheel setup allowed it to work on various surfaces. Though it couldn't handle rough terrain, as well as newer all-wheel drive models. Thank you for watching and see you next time.